I'm starting. I'm a documentary photographer. We love you. Please, this is the beginning of the video. Let me show myself. Yeah. Yeah, posted. We want to see the picture. Right. As a zoomer. Don't worry, it just good. My sister Tolu.
So guys, we are back again.
Peep the baby glow. Haha. So I'm looking fresh. I'm back from where I traveled from. Hi guys.
We are back from Abiabo.
What's the meaning of Abiabo?
Don't worry.
You don't know me of Abiabo. Abiabo, it's a level I use that thing. Guys, you're welcome to our channel again. And as you can see,
Actually, I'm not going to sing.
I'm not singing today. I'm not in the mood.
You are disappointing everybody.
I'm not in the mood for you. Welcome to our channel. Guys, I've dropped the load. You see, I'm fine now. Just look at me.
No more dark.
Oh my god, I suffered in the hands of melanin pumping. But when the baby came out, and I saw the reason why I was black, because that girl was baking with clay. Yeah, guys, so you're welcome to the channel.
Dark colorations in some places.
Yeah, so you're welcome to the channel. Today we'll be talking about the long awaited video, as people have been stopping me on my WhatsApp. When are you going to drop your labor? No, not labor, because I'm not going to labor. I went into rest.
Went to chill. I was saying things.
Oh my god. So how did the story start?
Okay, wait.
So you want to say the story really? It's not my story.
No. Who said I was?
Okay, the story started on Saturday. So on Saturday I had this movement in my body to buy everything buyable. Like,
and I was actually reluctant though. I still felt like we have time.
Yes, I remember that I said, Tim, let's go and buy it. It was like, wait now, we can buy it next week. Yeah, we can buy it clinical. I said, no, let's go and buy everything we need to buy. So from the many baby things to household things, we bought every damn thing, like a whole day. I just felt that let's just buy this thing and move on with our lives. So
because the expected due date was a week after.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, 6 December. It was a week after. It's supposed to be this last Sunday.
So we're not. I just decided that let's just buy everything and move on. So on Sunday we went to church. So we went to church on Sunday. I had this cough. If you watch the last video, I had this cough. I was using antibiotics. So in church I had this cough, and everyone was running around. Yeah, do you want water? Do you want clinical? I was like, no, I'm okay. I'm fine.
For someone that hates to be helped or something, matters like that.
Why will you be here? You are the one that will hate to be helped.
It's not a lie.
I said because the usher at the door is a doctor, so I guess maybe that's doctor.
Is it during service or after?
During service now.
I thought you were talking about.
No, during service I was coughing, like, so people were like that. Mercy was like, can I bring water? Then the usher was like, can I bring water?
I didn't know that.
So now I just went. So we had couples hangouts at the end of the service, a meeting. So I just thought that my stomach is paining me. But I just felt it's just one of those things.
And that stomach pain has been somewhat happening once in a while before then.
And I don't.
So initially I thought it was one of those things.
Yes, I remember. But at a point, it was really serious. So I had to call Simi. We have a sister. Is this sister-in-law?
Yeah,
she's a sister-in-law. She's a doctor. So I told her.
Wife.
Yes, and I told her, girl, my stomach is paining me. I don't know what's. It's not that, like, it's not because I heard that they say you have back pain, you have all those things, labor stuff. I said, my stomach is paining. She now said, it may be labor. And I said, I don't think so. I don't think it's stomach. Then she now touched my stomach. I said, your stomach is hard. It's getting hard and releasing. It's getting hard and releasing. She said, this may be labor. I said, it's not. She said, let me call it Tim. I said, no, don't tell him, because Tim, Allah said, Juni. If you tell Tim we want to go to the hospital, I said, let's just chill. So
the good thing is my schedule worked out.
It
worked out. So thank God for my schedule.
That's how eventually I went to sit down. But the pain was not so much, and she was already monitoring me. She was looking at me.
She actually signaled me.
I saw her when she was signaling you that.
And I told her that
this girl is half a problem. Go and handle her. So I was trying holding the stomach. Eventually, this meeting ended, and the thing was now so like it was not that it was really painful, but it was just grabbing.
You left the meeting. You walked out during the meeting.
And that was when I wanted to see her.
Okay, that's when you
saw her. So eventually, I was like, let's go home. I remember we have already packed our bags. I said, let's go home. She was like, no, you're not going home. Okay, let's stay around this place. He said, the next time we should stay around. I said, there's no need, let's go home. I have soup to cook. At least, even if you are doing labor, I want to cook that soup first so that I can have soup to eat. Yeah, after.
The food stock we bought the day before.
Yes. As I bought everything, I've not cooked anything. It's so painful. So eventually, we got to the hospital. Hey, Timothy was not driving like James Bond. When we entered the car, the thing was not holding me. I was like, if this thing is not labor, then labor is going to be tough than this. So I was just doing my stomach, blah blah blah. So eventually we got to the hospital now. The doctor was like, okay, okay. Or she was like, okay. Then she did scan because they have a machine for scanning.
Yeah, we do it every clinic day.
Yeah, so we did the scan. When we did, so when she did the scan, just like the baby's head is already down. The baby's head has already reached down. So it's likely that you are very close.
Initially, before then, she said that it's still early and that we have to go back home.
Yes.
And come back maybe tomorrow morning or later in the day. But when she checked the scan, she said, maybe we go sleep over.
Yeah, then she said that. Then she said, okay, let's do. Let's do the centimeter. They say want to check it. Dilation or something. I used to hear they say 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters.
I think it has to be around 9 centimeters or 8.
I don't even know. So I thought that I used to hear this thing on YouTube. That's why I should sit down. Oh yeah, she now wore hand glove. And I said, is it painful? She said, no, it's not painful. I just want to check. I just want to check. That's she now put her hand.
No, she not put hand. She put one finger.
No, she first started with the normal hand. Like normal 2 hands.
Is it 2?
2. She said I 2 hands.
Lubricated gloves.
If you see the way I shouted, hey, God of heaven.
So I was not asking myself some very naughty questions, but let's continue.
So I not shouted, yay. You say I was crying. I said,
I was wondering, where Kilode? It's no finger.
That thing was painful to say the least.
I think it's.
They tried. They now called another nurse that nurse should come home. They did it. So they now told him to leave.
They sent me out.
See, when they now told him to leave here, it's as if they want to. That is when they wanted to kill me. She now said, okay, I want to just put one, just to check one. When she puts like this, you see the way I scream. That shit was very painful, like I wanted to die. She was not like, just forget about it. I'm here with you. Look at me. Look at my eyes. Sometimes look at my
no, that one not the work.
In my mind, I was like, who are you? Why will I look at your eyes and say, look at me now. Look at me. Me, I'm your party now. Look at me. Look at.
She was trying her best to just keep you calm. Maybe she made your psychology.
Psychological. It's philosophy.
And we were hearing the noise outside.
If you see the way I was crying.
Come on, people were there. They were asking me that she won't know me, like she did the flog on me.
As in
that's Kemi.
It was very painful. And she had to check the dilation. She said, what do we do now? Then I checked my blood pressure. They discovered that the blood pressure was really high. And she checked again, it was really high.
I think that was my biggest source of concern during the entire process.
So she was not like, are you afraid? I said, I'm not afraid though. I'm not afraid. So when she now did that thing, she really tried. At the point, if you see the way I was crying, I cried. I don't know when they finished beating a child and she had to be like this.
She was crying like Valo.
That thing was painful. Jesus, not to me that this thing, I should multiply it by 4. That's how the labor pain would be as we go on.
Right now, I'm thinking we should even say psychologist. We should say psychologist.
Why?
Because if one finger can be paining like that, imagine how penis will feel. You could divide it to 2 by. Seriously, I'm scared. I'm livid. I'm livid to even have sex now.
So she now said that the labor pain is 4 times the pain of what she's doing. That's number 1. Number 2, that as labor progresses,
yeah.
she has to do that thing like 3 to 4 times.
Yes. She should do more than once in less than 30 minutes.
Hey God, if this is where I was, my heart would just beat. I said, God, I've died today. Who sent me a message? Then she now told me a story about. And I said, this is like one of
story.
She now said this is like one of our patients. She now mentioned one patient that this is exactly what that patient did, and they allowed her to progress into labor. And when it was time to give birth,
everything opened up.
She could not, she was could not pull.
Tired.
No, not even tired. She could not push. She could not, like, everything she was scattered. Her mother was now holding her that, oh yeah, try. That she was so much in pain. So eventually she had to do CS. So she eventually she passed through the pain and she did CS.
But so, I wasn't there then.
No, you were not there that time when she told me the story. So they were just like talking with each other, with the nurses. So
Madu.
That's how she now said.
Double tragedy.
That's double tragedy. She now said we should go and bring our box. Just go and bring all your box out.
That was when the nurse came to me that you should bring the box or the box. We have not even labored now. Seriously, I was confused, but she had brought out the box. She now called 2 of us.
She now brought out the box and said, "Hello, this is where we'll be there overnight." Then she now called 2 of us and closed the door. That's like. I'm
not like my man was like, wait, this man. She the baby wants to drop here, and they want me to be there. I don't understand.
She now say that 2 of us should come inside. We're at the reception. 2 of us should come inside and close the door. Like that's the first time I've ever seen her serious before like that.
She's this free spirited person.
She now said, in Yoruba, imagine paro fun yin won le se.
English means that let me not lie to you, she can't do it. That is push, like labor.
Oh my goodness.
And she was insinuating that maybe we give her more time or something. I said, wait.
No, she now said, so no, you now said that. So what's the way out? She now said, Ejashi CS. Let's do Sarah session.
No. I said, what's the other option? She now said CS. And I said, when can we do it? She said now. I said, yeah, let's do it. So
she now said, what can we do it? She said, if you are ready, in 15 minutes, we'll start it. So I was not like, so she now said, Tim was not like, okay.
Let's do it.
I was like, why would you say, okay, like, are you all right? Like, how? Like, I was so angry, like how? You just decide like that.
I'm a man.
And before it's anything, they gave Tim form and Tim signed it immediately.
Why waste time? Yes, but that form form long.
Which the form was not long, Coco.
It was long. That moment was a very long form. That moment was like, let's just do this and get over with it.
I
was never expecting to sign it.
I was like, if you want to even do TS, let's be patient. You understand? And because that CS thing, though I don't have an issue with CS, but it has left my mind. Because from the beginning, I asked the doctor, okay, how much is CS? At the beginning, when she said, don't bother about CS. CS is just for emergency, and you are okay. Your baby's position is fine. She kept saying it at every antenatal. Because she said CS no. CS is for emergency. CS is not the stuff. Normal natural beds is the clinic blah blah blah. So
and our clinic days too. There was never any day we went to the hospital and we had issues or complications. There was never any time until that day there was high blood pressure and she no grade open.
So
those were so that's the only time we had issues beyond normal. So CS was like it's sudden something.
It's too sudden.
But for me, I quickly adjusted.
Because you see your stomach that it's opening. When it's not your stomach, how will you know adjust?
Really?
So
it's not my stomach. Really?
So eventually.
Imagine what she's saying. It's not my stomach.
Eventually.
But I had to make the decision.
So eventually, they opened so Tim signed and all of that. I was just telling him, please call our parents and all.
One of the things that we didn't even ask for price.
No, we are surprised.
No. I was not thinking of price until she said, wait now. We didn't even ask how much.
How much? Okay.
She now told us the price. Okay.
Yeah, the price is like, oh, really?
Wow.
I was like, wow. So it's really this expensive. I didn't even have an idea of how much they do it. You understand? So we just not going to progress. So the next thing is, I went to sit in reception. Like I'm trying to process.
But at that point, I was blaming myself,
for.
So of course I'm wrong. Sure you get. But at that time I was like, wait, is it because you don't have sex? No, last video we said there hasn't been sex for almost 5 or 6 months.
I thought about it, but for the fact that she did not say anything about it.
Exactly.
It's not all those.
I was hoping that she would not, because The way she talks, I was hoping that this woman will not talk about sex today.
No,
she will insult me.
The mind, no, she no. All this, most of these things that people say, meat, come. When it comes to giving birth to a child, having sex is like it's very, very inconsequential to the scheme of things.
No. I don't think it's inconsequential. I think people differ. So the inconsequentiality of sex in during pregnancy is peculiar to the woman or her chemistry or biology.
I feel that.
Remember Akon's case.
What I'm saying is that when a child is coming, like
okay, at that birth point,
it's beyond whether you had sex or not, because it's beyond all of those things.
I think that's one of the misconceptions of pregnancy.
Yeah. So she didn't say anything about. So
but I was livid that oh boy, you don't fuck up. For just they do this thing, at least if it's once a month or something. So but thank God I was not accused. So
they said we should go and, so I was like, she said I should go and stay inside the ward. I was like, okay, let me stay in the reception. Let me just process this thing. And Tim was all over. She was trying to gather all the money that had the money all over.
I was emptying accounts. I was
so he was not asking me what's the password of this. I use a FRK service. That is free advert for you guys, Sha.
FRK, you pay for this thing.
So I had some money in there. So he was trying to ask for my password and all those things. Me, I was like, guy, don't let me they're not asking for the money now. Just let me process this thing. I was like, what's your password? What's your account number? What's your? I was like, leave me alone. I was almost getting angry at that point.
See, wives, always tell your husband, especially when you get to this point, don't be like her. She's a very stubborn fellow. You see how dark she was during the pregnancy. Stubbornness and caused it. I mean, how can at that point I'll have to be the one asking her password for our?
I sent it to you.
When? So no, this is another problem.
It was not password, it was account number you're asking for.
No, I'm not talking about account number.
I sent you password and this and it's account number that you wanted to, and I sent account. I wrote the account number and I think it was not correct or something. And that's not my problem. You don't know my account number. That's your that is your own problem.
Can you hear?
If you have been sending me money for bone straight hair.
Oh my Jesus! I saw this coming. So let's move on. I take it back. Please don't give your account number to your husband.
So the next thing I was like, let me just rest more. Like at least
I'll be sending you money.
Please. They say we should leave that matter. Which money for what?
Let's move on. So
then I said, I was like, okay, let me rest. Let me just process this thing. The next thing they say, Emma Bob, be coming inside one place. The next thing
that word downstairs, huh?
No, upstairs. The next thing they already put injection in my hand.
No, before they were putting things in your body.
No, that's what they put drip. They already put this thing for drip in my hand. The next thing they say I should enter the ward. I just saw them brought one long pipe. They said they are putting it inside.
See, God knows, I don't know.
I said, how, Mark? Oh, yeah, me, ma. He said, you are going to put it inside. Hey, God. I was like, God, which kind of problem is this one? They now lubricated it and they were not choking inside.
I shall look for where I left the room because I don't know if I can stand that thing.
They're not choking inside. It was not
very long, plastic.
They're not putting it's what they call it, catheter. I think it's catheter for urine. So they're not choking inside.
Transport urine out of the blood.
I just told myself to look. They said I'm holding my muzzle, that I should relax it. I should try. I said, to look, there's nothing you can do about this one now. You have left the vaginal. This is the next stage. So I should.
Was it painful or just discomfort?
It's painful. I don't even know. It's painful. It's painful. It's discomfort. Everything. But I just know that there's nothing I can do. They start choking it inside. Eventually they start putting it in. I say, time. The next thing they say, time to go to surgery. Go do 5 minutes.
I think that was roughly 5 minutes. Although it felt long at that time, but no more than 5 minutes.
So that's how we went there. I just entered the surgery room.
Theater.
Saw the guy, the light, everything. No, it was really scary. But I said, there's nothing somebody can do. You have to do this thing.
You're already here. So then they prepared, they scrubbed, they wore their body gears, and then they allowed me in for that period. And we were gisting, we were talking.
I was trying to relax myself. Try to relax.
Valo is about to come out. What's that? What are you thinking about? Ten minutes time I will have Valo. I love you too. you feel? Scared? Anxious?
Anxious is the word.
Seriously. Look at the camera now.
I'm anxious and I'm like,
Anxious and what?
my life is about to change and I don't know what will happen.
Well, I feel the same way, Sha.
When I woke up this morning, I went to church. Do you know the funniest thing? I didn't want to go to church today.
You don't go. I know now.
So if I had not gone to church, what would have happened?
I would have been in church alone. You would have called me. Would have been, see what I was telling you.
I'm dramatic. I would have cooked the soup. I want to cook.
Sure, was soup and soba any. So in 10 minutes time.
See the court now, you have not done it. I told you.
It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes time, Sha.
Let me see.
Yeah? I'm still recording you.
10 minutes time for them to come out.
Yeah. And you'll be fine.
And it will be a game.
So.
Asking the doctor, what is this? This
So
was
yeah, we're asking questions.
and all of that. I think they had a male, is it surgeon? The doctor came over to. So, funny enough, his name was also Mr. Ayodele, Dr. Ayodele. So they now put one injection in my hand. So I was asking him, what is this injection for? Like, what's this injection for? Next thing, before they could answer, I've gone away. The next thing I was hearing, I was just saying things. That's how, as if I was walking, as if I was running in a maze, like all those trans amusement park.
Oh, okay.
And as you're moving in it, you'll be seeing pictures. The things will be big. That's what they call it. There's something they call it in there's a kind of visual it's a visual representation that people do now in videos. So they'll look large. I think Olamide uses one of his videos recently. I saw it on YouTube.
Okay.
I forgot what they call it. I'll show you. So the things were big. I was seeing things big. The thing will be big. Until we come back again, it will be big.
I think that's why we had the big baby.
What are you saying? But I'm just like, I was just seeing things. It was a blur. I was hearing sound. My eyes, I was seeing many things. Then I was hearing the sound of a baby that they carried out. The baby was just crying. I was like, whose child is this? Who is making noise? And then they said that I was
at that point, I was pacing everywhere in the hospital. I was just walking.
I
wanted
to ask you, how was it for you?
It was tense. I won't lie. It was tense.
So
I'm happy that I wasn't alone. Came and Ebuka were there. They were trying to gist, but let me know like the gist was not entering anywhere. Just coming, entering here, coming. Of course, I had faith. I wasn't expecting the worst, but it was that moment of weight that I've never experienced in my life. Yeah, it was that moment of weight of it's either this or this. There is no 50. There's no middle ground. It's either this or this. So it was tense. I can't really describe how I felt.
Then they said that I was speaking in tongues. I was praying in tongues.
Really?
They said I was praying in tongues, but because I was praying in tongues, but it was like chants that was like a Muslim. Because I heard the doctor was like, "Is she a Muslim or a Christian?" I said, "Yes, she's a Christian."
You don't tell them that you're from the larger part of Ondo State. You don't tell them she's mommy water.
Hey, so Madam has woken up.
She has to carry her.
Carry on now. So I just had them. They also said I was hearing they were just gisting. No, funny enough, those doctors were just doing as if they are doing normal thing. Like there was no tension. They just doing their thing. Then at the time eventually I started feeling the pressure of the sewing. Hey, God, I wanted to die.
At that time, while I was outside waiting and pacing, in fact, that was not even the time to pray. I had the responsibility of calling people, and that was even more disgusting. I had to call people, come, text my dad, text my mom, text her parents. I had to receive calls to describe give descriptions, and it was tough because we decided to do the CS in split. We made it just split seconds, so nobody knew prior to it. So I texted her mom and her dad that we are at the hospital. That's the last thing they know. By the time they called back, they said, "Where is she?" She's in the theater. Theater? What kind of theater? What?
My mom said that so she could not talk since when she's from home.
My mom started asking me questions. What happened? Why? I didn't know what to say because actually there was really nothing to say. But I said that is it a yansh that not open or she couldn't labor or kilo shelle. So I don't know what to say. It Just, I was confused. I was really confused. But the thing is, I knew I made the right call. I was very sure. I was not even worried. But you know, you can't but be human at that point in time.
True.
So
True. I remember that. So eventually, I think the anesthesia, what they call it, was wearing off, and so I started feeling the pressure. So I was just shouting, "Doctor, please! I'm feeling the pressure." I was just using anything, any word I grab, I was using to sing. So much pressure. I was just using to sing songs, singing. I was just begging doctor, please stop.
Imagine
blah 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 blah.
Imagine your singing career starting in the theater. Imagine.
I was like, so much pressure. The fact is that I was asking my mind or my soul was asking, why are you saying rubbish? But I could not control my what they call it, the thing that was coming out of my mouth. It was like my subconscious that was talking the rubbish. There's nothing I could do about it.
You know, naturally you are a quiet person, but on WhatsApp you are very talky. So that manifested when you were out.
But you're getting correlation. What is the correlation between what we are saying?
It shows that
what?
The abundance of the heart speaketh the mouth.
Thank God. My doctor said there was this particular patient I was in theater. He said she was telling the doctor, "Dr. Victoria, twerk for me. Thank God I did not say twerk for me.
Actually, Mr. Paul came out and told me that your wife is shouting upstairs. Then
they said at the time I was shouting, "Team!"
I did the work now. What do you expect?
Then I mentioned his name. Like, it was really crazy. So eventually, I was feeling the pressure of sewing. The sewing was crazy. Then eventually they talked something here, talked something there. I was trying to scream. Eventually they finished the whole surgery. Then they took me to the recovery room. That's when I started feeling the pain. I was just shouting, my stomach, oh, my stomach. I was just shouting. That's how one person now came. I don't even know who the person is. Now I brought the baby. Say, this is your baby.
I was there.
I was like, baby. What's baby call? What's concerning me with baby? What's happened? Are you talking to me? Is it my child? Are you talking to me? It's not me I'm talking to.
I actually don't understand that time when they were bringing the baby. I was like,
maybe the baby would heal the stomach pain. Me, that was asking, pain was too much.
That was she.
The everything they had given me had weared off, so it was pain. Eventually, they gave me one injection. They gave me an injection, and I just slept off. When I woke up, I was like, great. That was when I started uploading on my WhatsApp status. I've born Shido, I've shaken Nicole, and I was chatting to you in the night.
Yeah.
My mom was like, "Can't you sleep?" I said, "I can't sleep."
But the pain was so much.
How do you know?
I was there now.
All right, so that's what happened.
The pain was much, and I had to start dealing with lots of painkillers, injections.
Jesus Christ! I was using injection everywhere. They will put some in my lap. Everywhere. Kilo day, different. But I thank God I didn't have to take medicine. Anything that will not make me take drugs, I was happy with it. I was like, then they will come and change the drip. But there was this injection they gave me there's this injection they usually give me that I really liked. When they give me the injection, I will feel a pepperish feeling in my neck, and the next thing, my eyes will be turning, and that's all. I'll sleep. As in that injection was I don't know the name. It's premium. I like it. It's good for sleeping. It has a good feeling.
What a vain human being. So sleep, it's good, Sha. At least puts you out of the pain now.
Yeah, for people actually say the pain of the first night was usually very serious and premium. For me, the first night pain was not so much. It was subsequently.
Yeah, so me, Sha, I think I found the best way to give birth to a baby for our next baby. No nonsense labor, nonsense pain. Push, not be groaning.
And the funniest thing is that when we now gave birth, we now discovered that this baby is 4 kg.
Yeah.
If I had pushed that 4 kg,
yeah, it's for 10 now.
Jesus, something would have happened. Eventually, God saved me.
Scissors in your bum. Great way.
Eventually, God saved me from, because there's nothing that I'm afraid of in my life more than tears and the sewing of those. That thing can make somebody run mad. Tears. I've had a lot of stories about it. tears and all of
I don't
those
even
things.
think about it.
It's, if you think about it, somebody can go crazy. You
So,
understand? So
thank
there was no easy. There's not, actually no easy way. There's no easy way because many of my friends did elective surgery, and I felt okay, maybe it's not that painful. That's why they did it. But it subsequently, in the days to come, you will feel it. Like I know I had cough. The second day, I started coughing, and I had to hold my stomach and all of that. Then the recovery, then you had to release gas first before you start to eat.
Now this is 2 weeks now, and I think you are recovering fine.
Yeah,
2 weeks
okay.
now.
The many things I still cannot do, can't bend down, and all of those things, but it's fine. I'm okay. You understand? And I'm really grateful that a doctor took that fast. She did everything as fast as she could. There was no
10 minutes. The baby was out. 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes. From the moment I left there, I started. So when the baby came to my arms, it was roughly 10 minutes on the average. I can't really.
So how long did it not take to sew and all of this?
Everything. That was like another 20 minutes to 25 minutes.
Oh wow.
The preparation too was around 10 to 15 minutes. But the point from where I was told to leave the theater to when the baby came to my arms was around 10 minutes plus. It was no more than 14 minutes basically, but around 10 minutes. And it was 4 p.m. sharp. We got to the hospital around 2 p.m. Around 2 p.m. after 2 p.m.
Yeah. Whatever way, the baby is here. I remember after when I woke up and I was like, "So where's the baby?" He said, "Yeah, so you can look at your baby now." Why is this baby so big and dark like this? I was like, "Oh, we're grateful to
So
God."
we have named her.
Yeah.
named her.
The naming thing, people were really going crazy over
I think
naming.
we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
soon.
we'll talk about
The naming
that. Should be the
process.
next. That should be the next dog. Naming drama and all. We'll talk about it.
Family and issues like that. And
So guys,
so we have a healthy baby, very pretty.
Yeah.
Looks like her father.
you already know that she looks like me.
It's
you
a
guys,
big lie.
you guys know already. There's no need to argue.
If it's dark skin, yes, look at her mother. But you see the fine cheek, fine face.
Where's your cheek?
Sexy.
Where's the
It's
cheeks?
the father. I had it when I was young. I donated it.
Oh my God. See cheeks, people, see it.
It's a lie. It's mine.
Rich, chubby, beautiful,
Yeah,
black,
people soon say her face,
fresh
don't worry.
skin. Your own skin is not fresh.
Ha.
I remember about this blog when we said that I wanted a girl, and she was like, "It's a boy, it's a clinical." You see, I won on all levels, on
See,
gender,
let me tell
on
you.
resemblance, on everything.
Let me tell you
I won on all levels.
Let me tell you something. There's that time where you differ. You know, when you let other people have their way. That's what. Yes, I let her have her way. That's how it happens. That's how. Don't worry.
My goodness. So our 4 kg baby,
Yeah.
she's eating a lot.
To the shop.
A lot. And so I'm not doing exclusive. I know people have said all
She
manner
takes-
of things. Oh, exclusive is best. I cannot come and kill myself.
There's nothing wrong with that. Exclusive is actually good.
It's
Yes,
cool.
but it's not very realistic from everybody.
For everybody.
Yeah.
Ahead.
Our case, we couldn't have done it even if we wanted to.
Yeah.
No, we did not even say we are not want to do exclusive. We couldn't just do it, man, for obvious reasons. We couldn't do it.
We can't.
couldn't do it.
I can't keep up with the feeding. I can't
But-
be waking up 1 hour, please. I don't want to die before my time. I'm
She
dealing with my
finished-
body, trying to recover, and having to deal with her. And it's a
Feeding,
lot.
and she feeds like crazy. Feeds like crazy.
So let me
She
tell you what
finished
food-
a tin of naan in 1
No,
week.
funny enough, in the hospital they use glucose and water.
Ah,
Where
it's good now.
they use glucose and water for kids when they come out, when mother started expressing. But for her, glucose and water was not.
It wasn't working.
It wasn't working, so they have to just go from the first day. I say first day,
Yeah,
first
from that
hour.
moment,
They has gotten none for her because she could not
she could not
keep up with this. She could not hold down that glucose and water. So guys,
That she was so pretty when I carried her. Child, she must be.
and that you know the funniest thing is that the first time I saw her on you people's status.
Oh, you saw her on
On
online
people,
before we came
online.
to the room.
And I'm like, the word is bad.
And then the funny thing, I didn't know the picture existed until you showed me.
Yeah.
You saw the picture before me, self now.
It was our parents that was snapping picture. That they said that when they called our parents, they were in the reception. That when they saw the baby, they were like, "Oh, baby." They
And
never
they forgot about
they never
mother.
ask of me.
Forgot about me. Even me said I was there.
Who are you? What do you do?
I'm the father.
Which work are you doing?
I did the work.
Are you in the theater?
Yes.
I'm talking about somebody that is in theater battling for her life, shouting, "So much pressure, doctor, help me!"
It's not as if you are dying.
As you know.
I was sure that.
Guys, there's no easy way. Like, CS.
Someone snapped the picture, put it on his status, and that's how it went viral.
Who's the person?
Ebuka.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know the picture existed. Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know.
So okay, so that's how I was checking the stat because
I didn't post anything about the baby until later in the night or the following day. But the pictures went by. I saw the picture first online before even seeing it on my phone.
Me, I saw her first because when they gave birth, she took her downstairs and all. I was recovering. So when I woke up, I said, let me check my phone, and I checked. So I saw people always say congratulations. I was like, from where? Where do you see me and all of this? So when they saw the picture, I was like, this baby is big or chubby. Why is she black? Why is she looking like gay? So that's the story. We're going to be adding clips, videos, and all.
Yeah, there'll be videos. You
and
must
all
have
of
seen
that.
some videos before now. You see some after.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for having us.
If you are a new subscriber, if you are a new
person
on our vlog, I guess you came to listen to the gossip of labor. Please subscribe before you go to your house.
Other videos.
If you're a visiting subscriber, please share and like
this
comment
video.
on the
Romance the subscribe button.
I want to tell, and I also want to give my hands to people who go through labor 5, 6, 7 times. You people are trying. God, it's like people should start business of surrogacy.
Seriously, if you can.
Because if I don't know, because even this one, I'm thinking of the second one. I'm afraid already, guys.
Yeah, man, in the back seat. Back seat. Open it. Wájú. I don't know. Jókòó náà.
Snap me picture of the matron.
Matron of the baby.
Black and shine.
See Tolu's face. She's not very beautiful. Ó ti yàtọ̀ sharp, no time.
This is our doctor. Our celebrity doctor.
Yeah, Dr. Vicky.